Is it working? Okay, hi guys and welcome back. Some more Hearts of Iron 4. Let's check this out, light tank. Okay, I'm not really interested into that. Everything else is okay. Yeah, we're still producing the Ferdinand class destroyer. Are they over here? Oh yeah, these are all the destroyers that we are producing. We have 8 of them. Too bad that we pretty much never use them, but regardless, let us start our new game. And yeah, we are pretty much facing a situation of continuous like uncertainty, basically. Like despite the fact that we keep bringing more and more troops and materials to the battlefield, as you know, United States have joined in, Ireland has joined in, and so on, we still have not been able to make a decisive enough impact, basically. So yeah, this is why things are like so weird at this point. I'm just basically trying to like hold out over here. They have managed to make quite a substantial push over here in Transylvania, so my hope over here is to wait as long as required until the Soviets are able to push them out, basically. Some Slovakian units over here. Let us reinforce over in that side, although we are suffering a lot from like attrition and lack of divisions, but with us attacking from the other side, maybe it will be good enough. Have finished another national idea. I think it was the special forces. Yeah, so we only have the navy. We'll go for flexible navy. We cannot go for large navy because, let's be realistic, Romania was never like a sort of a naval power. We did have our navy, we did have submarines. It's not to say that we just never meddled with them, but they were never like a significant force, basically. We did execute missions, and even up to this day, we're still our fleet still executes certain missions, you know. I heard rumors like during the civil war in Libya, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and during the civil war in Libya that happened like 2009, I think, if I remember correctly, 2010 or something like that. We did have the fleet sent there to like oh, let's get the infantry anti-tank. It's gonna be very valuable. We did have the fleet over there to like do some you know, basic assistance and things like that, I guess. But I can't remember out of the top of my head what exactly they were supposed to do there, but I know we had, and they were present. Alright, how is these things? How are these things going? Only 79 days until the rocket site is completed, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. Alright, we have managed to push them back a little bit. I'm just leaving my guys to basically entrench themselves, just in case like the Germans want to organize like a giant counteroffensive. We need to be able to hold them out. They keep attacking us all over the place though, which is what I don't really like. But in most of the cases we are in a pretty solid position, I think. And the thing is that for the Germans, every casualty and that they are suffering is significantly more. Oh, there's an attack coming in from that side. That is not very good. I hope my guys are able to defend. Oh, we are the one that we are attacking, but we keep losing. I think it's if I remember correctly, what happened is that the Greeks are doing the attacks, and our units are just providing support, basically. I'm not really interested in also grabbing this other side, but you know, if it happens, then I'm not going to mind too much. These units are not really surviving very well over here, but the Soviets are pushing in, and they are slowly but surely approaching Ankara, which will take out Turkey most certainly. Okay, I'm seeing green all around, so I'm pretty happy about that. How are things going over around here? Japan's still holding a foothold in China, which I don't really like, but hopefully they'll be taken care of. And yeah, the United States did land in Japan, but they're kind of like cut off over here, so it doesn't look pretty beautiful. Like you need a lot of support, constant like air support and naval support if you want to do like a landing like this. And I really dislike the fact that the United States is just throwing bodies in like unreasonable fashion. Well, regardless, we can't really control them. It would be nice if you could like suggest moves to the AI. Alright, they are trying to take Bordeaux over here. France is slowly being recovered as the landings are occurring. No other pushes have occurred in Italy, unfortunately, but what can you do? This territory owned by Germany, this is owned by the German right. Why don't we move some troops to take care of that? You, for example, go and take that and then that. Excellent. While you guys move a little bit closer up to the front. Right. Apart from that, we are sitting just fine, except for the low supplies problem and this one. I want to delete this order, to be frank, to be totally fair and honest. Where is it? This delete order, and click, and there you go. Alright, let's keep on at it. It's December, so low temperatures should be coming. Right now it's mostly stormy, but winter should be coming pretty shortly, which should ground the German offensive to a complete halt. Yeah, we are not the only ones who are suffering from supply problems. As we can see over here, they are suffering lots of attrition all over the front lines. Our tank units are not doing very well over here. Are we entrenched over here? I think we were, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we have maximum bonuses. We're doing fine. We have decryption advantage. It has air superiority, but we could send in our fighters now that we have them all ready. So let's go ahead and rock and roll. Alright, I want them to go for air superiority and interception. All of them. Cancel that one. And I want the heavy fighters to only do missions during the night, because they are more risky at losing them. Oh my god, we lose like so many of them. But the thing is that the more casualties we manage to inflict on enemy planes, you know, the better we are. Because eventually they're going to run out of materials and trained men to like replace them. That was the disadvantage that the Germans simply had throughout the entire war. Their simple lack of like logistics and manpower compared to the Allies and Soviets. Okay, Bordeaux has not been taken care of just yet, but that's totally fine. Paris is almost recovered. If you can take Vichy just to make sure that Vichy France is out of the picture entirely, I would be very happy about that. Soviets have not made any substantial pushes just yet, but we have managed to push them out of Transylvania a little bit over here. I got really worried about that. Over here we are almost being able to push them. How about if we go for a full-on offensive over here? Just go for it. It's a very bad idea how we attack over here over the straits with non-specialized units, but you know, I'm getting pretty tired of this. Okay, so we are researching both nuclear and jet engines. How about we go for not land doctrine right now, maybe more advanced tanks. Heavy tank number 2. We're a little bit behind on those. How are these battles going? What is this? Commanded by... division can pierce one of the armor divisions. Not exactly sure what that means, but well, it's going in our favor and should end pretty quickly. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll be able to take out Ankara before the Soviets. That'll be something. Alright. So weird that there's still some battles here and there that we don't have any intel on. Like, it's literally next to our borders. And it's not like there are countries that we have no link with are fighting. They are like either enemy countries or allies. So, you know, it's a little bit awkward. Alright, it seems that the offensive of Paris has begun. And it's going on pretty greeny right now. These units are not doing very well. They should try and do something before... They should go ahead and like take over here Russia and Poitou and unify the supply chains. But you know, that's just my opinion. Who am I to speak about this kind of stuff? How are air units doing? We have suffered substantial casualties, but I think we have managed to obtain air superiority. There seems to be no more... they're still present. They're still executing... They're just enemy support planes, they are not enemy fighters, so they're basically risking their enemy planes against our fighters, which we are intercepting them. So, you know, eventually they're going to run out of them, too. What else is going on? There's been another push over here. They're desperately trying to push over here, but we are defending on pretty well. We still have the decryption advantage because of our superior technology. Numbers should be good. More units are slowly being trained. I'm not going to like rush deploy them as I did before. It was just something that I was not familiar with, so you know. It's still, as I said, it's still the first time I'm playing this game. I have no idea how it's going to end. This unit is almost out. This unit will follow. So we should win this battle in just approximately 10 days sort of time. But it will basically mean that we have complete and full access over the Bosphorus Strait. Which, you know, it's a little something. Not something major, but especially for Russia to have access to the Bosphorus Strait and be able to communicate the navies around here is very valuable. And my phone is ringing, so excuse me just 1 second. Right, and we are back. Back to the lagginess that this is while I'm recording and on this speed. Regardless, we're back to it, man. These fucking units that are low on supplies are so bombing over here. What are we doing over here? Do you need assistance or something? No, it's okay. Very well then, we have a lot of like army experience that we are not using, unfortunately. We could like try and have our units like improved or made a little bit different. We're still preparing the paratrooper units, which shouldn't contain anything else now that I think of it. Mechanized units have pretty much everything. These ones... yeah, we should make these ones be a little bit different, although we are not even producing those ones anymore. We're still preparing the coup against the German Reich. I completely forgot about that. And we still need to upgrade... oh my god, we have a lot of upgrade requests that are just not going through. That is because, you know, the first priority is reinforcement. You know, bringing equipment to reinforce the front line is more important than upgrading current equipment, unfortunately. Maybe this already has it. Well, I don't know. Mountain brigades, that could be a little bit adjusted maybe. With like support anti-tank and support signal company. Let's save them up, although we haven't trained any in like forever. What I also wanted to do is like produce some transport planes, because since we are already producing them. Since we are doing those paratroopers, well, those paratroopers need transport planes. Oh my god, we lost pretty much all our aircrafts over here. Holy crap. Alright, ceasefire. We have suffered immense casualties, and it's gonna take a long time until they're done, but goddamn, I hope that the casualties that we have inflicted upon them are going to be more relevant. Alright, there are some pushes here and there. Paris has been liberated. That is a great and wonderful thing to see. Orléans is currently surrounded but has not been taken care of. Unfortunately, this unit has also been surrounded over here. There are also some attempts to like make a push in Spain, it seems, but not that successful. And the overall African push is taking forever. However, what I see over here is that the Suez Canal is now once again in control of the British, in like full British control, and that is a great news. That is a great news, yeah. Oh, we can get NIV effort, naval bombers, yeah. Not really. We'll get submarines. We were pretty good with submarines, I think. Obviously the offensive over here not going very well so far, but the fact that the Suez Canal is back in British hands is pretty good for trade and like deployment of like navy and troops. Things are going pretty nasty over here, but we are still holding out. As long as we keep holding out, man, I mean, what can they do, right? How about over here? How about if we attack over here? Alright, look at that. Now that's a massive attack. Right. I just hope that they run out eventually. Alright, now that's a substantial force that has managed to make a push over here. They need to keep on doing it though if they want to keep pushing in Italy. It's a very important thing to do. Alright, Ankara is almost close to be taken out. We have completely secured the Bosphorus Canal. I think that's what's it called? Just to make sure, I'm going to go for it. Bosphorus Strait, yes. A strait, of course, not canal. Yeah, we are indeed running low on manpower. I'm not going to enact the next law though, because we do need as much factory and construction productions as possible, and going for the next level is like really bad. I think we can go ahead and keep on pushing. They seem to have just very few units, and our units are simply superior in both numbers and like what we contain. Like we have armor divisions and whatnot. There's also the Greek units. So you know, just keep pushing, putting pressure on the Turks. If the least we can do is to like distract their attention from Ankara, just for the Soviet to take it out a little bit faster, then I'm pretty happy with that. Speaking of which, how is going over here? Still 80% though. Turkey is almost out, but that's about it. How is I'm wondering, like, can a country go back towards fighting? Like, for example, France, you know. I know that they have surrendered, but now that they have Paris back, they could like restart fighting as an official member of the war, you know, basically. Or, you know, maybe I'm just like don't know that much about geopolitics or war efforts or whatever. Let's go over here. Construction number 4 has been finished. Let's go for advanced machine tools. And keep losing like the enemy air superiority because yeah, we simply lost much of our air force in our desperate attempt to inflict as many casualties on them as possible. And Ankara is out, so Turkey has officially capitulated. I don't really like the fact that let's take these units out. I mean the Greeks are taking them out. I don't really like the fact that it has been like fully occupied by the Soviets, because that is what do I want to say? That now requires like garrison forces, you know. I would have loved if they would just like turn it into a oh, I see something that I want to check out in just a second. But in the meanwhile, I want to unassign these units from this theater and have them sent back on the main front line. They need units to garrison. What I would like them is to just puppet them, you know, turn them into like a communist puppet or something, and that'll work a lot better. Come on. I need to... wait. Let me pause while I do this, you know, it seems... Cancel that. I want all these units to be detached from this army. Especially the mountain units are very valuable. There you go, the armored units. All that, and I want them to join in over onto these armies. And apart from that, you know what to do. Alright, so we have finished the rocket sites. Alright, we have rockets now standing by. Wait, are we like actually like producing them over here? I have 12 rockets. Is fully operational, it has 13 of a maximum of 100 rockets. Limit rocket and stop production of new rockets. New airbase. Alright. So we can like start using rockets on people. Air detection total range. Detection total reduced. Bad weather. Alright, how about if we send those rockets? Are they just like bombarding or what? Basic guided missiles. These look exactly like the V1 rockets that the Germans have used. Waiting for orders. Well, can we like bomb enemy buildings or infrastructure? Not really what I want to do. I want them to like send them to over here. Let's see. Like, I don't want to bomb my own buildings or infrastructure. I want to bomb the, you know, the opponent, the enemy ones. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I'll have to like look it up. How to use rockets and these kind of things. Come on, boys, we need help on the main front. Move up already. I don't have time for this. Alright, what we could also do is use this fleet and start some naval patrols around here. Search and destroy. Convoy raiding. Let's do some convoy raiding. Oops, I think I have to right click them. Over here and here. Now that we have control of the Bosphorus Canal, we can send our fleet and to do that. Alright, what else we have finished? This. How about we go for night vision? Sounds like a pretty awesome technology to get. And look at that, now with this capture we can easily go through here. There are apparently some Turkish resistance units that are still causing some problems here and there. But they should be taken out. Yeah, this looks Way better right now. These guys should push a little bit faster if I were to be totally fair and honest, but then again, what do I know about logistics and stuff like that? We are gaining a lot of rockets over here. But the problem with the rockets is that you can only use them on basically rocketry sites, you know. We'll keep this army over here because it needs to garrison Bulgaria. Oh my god, there's a lot of red over here. What's going on? I don't like this. They are pushing out certain units. How about we move into reinforce and attack over here? Attack them from like multiple sides. Like complete opposite sides is even better. How are things going over here? They have even managed to clear out some bits and pieces of Brussels, like Antwerp. That is pretty good. Vichy France is still in this though, which is a thing that I don't really like. The slow liberation of Africa is taking forever though. And indeed the Americans have been expelled from Japan. But that ain't so bad. Can you please take out this German like fucking East Indies? This is embarrassing. The fact that they have these things under control. Come on now. How's the war going now that Turkey is out? 9%, only 9% in favor of the defenders. And yes, indeed, look at this. France is back in the war. France is now officially back in the war. Look at that. They are now starting to produce their own units. And once Vichy France is taken out and like incorporated into actual France, that's gonna be when the tides will have fully turned. Rockets, those basic rockets are just like not doing much over here. Still researching jet engines and nuclear bombs, which will take forever. 650 days, huh? 49 days. That is... it's less than 2 years, actually. So we're going to get them relatively fast, actually. Very low supplies in Hungary. Which unit more specifically? Well, there are pretty much units that are fighting on the Soviet. I mean, not in our country, but in like our allies. Okay, these units have arrived. They're not doing much, so let's push them up. Are they like part of the... God damn it. Deselect the one that is part from over here and move it back. I'm only interested in these armies to move up and start doing some damage. Get them ready to start doing damage. Because we are taking the war to them. And hell yeah, that is going to happen. Uh-oh, what's this? Timed activity lacks equipment. Will soon be finished. It has less than 50% equipment required. Yeah, we didn't really did much about that. We got submarine efforts. Well, it's gonna be a pretty unsuccessful coup, I think. But what can I do? Let's get destroyers. How is our navy doing around here? Convoy raiding. Wait, over here. Where is our navy? Is there anything left of our navy? I can't really see it. Oh, there is... no. Wait. I mean, I know we are doing it over here, but... I'd really like to actually see where my actual fleet is. I guess it's just somewhere around here doing its stuff. I guess that's what this means. It means that the fleet is active and you don't actually like get to like properly see it as a unit. Anyway, let's keep on at this. Soviets seem to be like preparing for like a massive push around here. Now that Turkey is out, they can bring in a lot more forces that were stuck over there. Look at that, Belgium is going out. What I'm really concerned of what might happen, and I really wish that it didn't happen, is for the Soviets to just immediately start going at war with other neutral countries before this war is finished. Like, I want this war to be finished first and foremost before they start going to, I don't know, after the Middle East, for example. Because that would be, pretty bad. If I may say so. Lacking range to completely cover the area. Ah, who cares? Just do some strategic bombing over there. Take out those things in Budapest. Day and night. I'm really curious about how these things work. Like, do they actually crash how the missiles did, or are they something that contain a missile? Strategic bombing, 48 rockets from Montania. Efficiency, 45% because we lack the range, but I think it's mostly fine. I mean, if we could get the improved rocket engines, which we are going to research next thing, we might be able to reach even further across. Oh my god, there's some serious offensives going on over here. Look at this, holy crap. Well, it's been a lot of recording for now and I'll have to stop it, but yeah. Things are definitely happening right now. The tides have truly turned. Egypt is slowly being liberated. Cairo has been liberated, and Alexandria and the Suez Canal is free. That's the most important things. France is back into the war. Transylvania has been almost liberated, and the Soviets are preparing for a massive push. Turkey has been taken out. So yeah, we are in a pretty good spot, and I can't wait to see where this will go, but I'll have to wait until next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Well, like and a favorite as always, helps a lot, and I'll see you next time with what I'm going to make. Bye bye!